While searching Google Earth, I stumbled upon a chilling sight. A lone, eerie building perched on a mountain peak at 11,500 feet. No roads, no trails, nothing but rocks and silence. Why was it built? Who dared to construct it in such an impossible place? Join me as we unravel the haunting secrets of this mysterious discovery. Our journey kicks off at base camp, nestled in the shadow of a looming mountain. Tonight we rest under the stars, preparing for the challenge ahead. At dawn, we'll fuel up with breakfast and drive as far as the rugged roads allow, closing in on the Eerie cabin perched at 11,500 feet. From there, it's a grueling trek to the summit. No trails, no signs. At one point, we'll face a relentless 1,100-foot climb in just a half mile, pushing our limits. So this is our home for the night. We're way up in the Medicine Bow Mountains, or Medicine Bow Forest. And we've got our tents all set up over there. And we're camping with my son Joey here. And Joey is in charge of lighting the fire tonight.
Today's prank, I snuck dynamite into these knuckleheads' firewood.
Alright, so I found this hack on, actually no, it was a buddy who told me a while back. And it's lint from the dryer. Looks like it's going a little bit. Might just work, we'll see. Working a little bit, but I think the detergent I was using might be interfering. It's not working too well.
Look at this, there's even some witch's hair in there. Pine needles right there, they'll take off.
Oh yeah, there we go. Oh. Yeah, this lint's useless.
We have flame. So we're having asparagus. I already seasoned it up. And then we're having some corn in the husk. We're gonna throw this on the fire, and then when that's close to being done, we'll put our steaks on. It's gonna be wonderful. Holy cow, that water is so refreshing. That water is just ice cold. Feels wonderful though. For breakfast, we're having country style chicken pot pie. He's alive! Well, we got our water going and we're just waiting for it to boil. Once it boils, we'll eat breakfast and head out.
Right side. Kuju pour over coffee. I got my cup here. Go ahead and take a packet out. And inside this packet is a bunch of coffee grounds, and you take these fold thingies and put them in the best spot on your cup where they won't move. Just like that. Kind of holding on to the back there. And then you'll take your... Can't pour it off the top if it's not opened. So you gotta open it up and then pour it over the top. Just like that. By the time I get done with this tea kettle, my cup should be full of nice strong coffee.
They put a muffin in there. So everyone gets a breakfast this morning, including Riker. We didn't bring him any dog food, so he's getting beef stroganoff. It's a little too hot for him. I think he'll eat it in a minute when it cools down. Or he's like, what the hell is this crap? Alright, let's try out the country style chicken pot pie. It's about like you'd think a chicken pot pie would be in a bag. Actually, it's got some pretty good flavor. So the camp is broke down, and we got everything packed back on the side-by-side. We're ready to head out. Yeah, we'll see you on the mountain. All right, we're heading out. We're as high as we can get, or as far as we can get on the road system. So from this point on, we're going to be bushwhacking the whole way. And yeah, we got a really steep climb ahead of us. I'm a little nervous about it, but I think we'll be all right. We got Riker on the GoPro there. We're as high as we can get, or as far as we can get on the road system. So from this point on, we're going to be bushwhacking. And this is what we're hiking through. No trails, no nothing. Just Mother Nature and us. While researching this creepy building on a lonely mountain peak, I found an interesting fact. If it's indeed a mine, then it's called Lost Cabin Gold Mine, a name some treasure hunters might recognize. The tale goes like this. Back in the 1800s, a group of Swedish miners found a huge gold vein in Wyoming's Bighorn Mountains. But of course, before they could get rich, they were attacked by Indians. And only one survived. And when that last guy went back to try to find the gold again, it was gone. He was never able to find his lost cabin up in the Bighorn Mountains, or this magnificent gold vein. Cool story, right? The problem is, we are not in the Bighorn Mountains. So why is this place called the Lost Cabin Gold Mine? Well, it turns out there's a lost cabin gold mine in almost every western state, and apparently Wyoming has 2 of them. Whew. So I'm not too sure how far we've gone, but man, it's been steep. It was every bit as steep as I thought it was going to be, and I don't know if you can tell behind me, but we're not out of the weeds yet. I know the camera isn't doing it justice on how steep this terrain is, but hopefully the look on my face tells you how steep it is. Eventually it should level out a little bit. Well, a lot of it from the slope that we're on right now. God, I hope so. So we broke out of the tree line. It's an epic view. We think it's over this way. So that's where we're heading. Oh, look, right there you can see a roof. Woo! We found it! That was a hell hike to get here.
Holy moly, worth the reward.
Yes! Oh, thank God. At one point I really didn't think I was going to make it. Oh my God.
Wow. Now that's amazing. Whoa.
Look at that. There's an old tin can. Oh my God. I can't believe we made it. I know there's a lot of wind up here. I'll put my other mic on in a minute. I just gotta revel in this moment though. Wow, what a cool find. I'll tell you, to me it looks like a miner's cabin, and the ruins that are next to it are definitely a part of a mine, so this has to be the Lost Cabin Gold Mine. When I did my research, it only mentioned that there was one mine on this mountain. It didn't say where, but I'm going to say this is it. This is the Lost Cabin Gold Mine. Really cool. So this mine was opened up in 1885. That makes it 140 years old this year in 2025. It's actually holding up remarkably well. Holy cow. This is really cool. All right, we're going in. Oh my God, Joey.
Look at that.
We should have camped up here last night. Would you stay in here?
I would, yeah. Looks like people have. Look at that.
Yeah, totally. That was behind.
Surprisingly though, I don't feel that bad about it.
Me either.
I've already caught my breath again. My ankle is really... They ain't gonna stop me.
So the Lost Cabin Gold Mine opened up somewhere right around 1885. And it didn't last very long. It wasn't a big producer. Off to my right here would have been the hoist house, or the head frame for the hoist house. So that would have been where they're pulling up the ore carts out from the mine and then loading them onto the railway. I couldn't find any information about how deep the shaft was or anything like that. So I've been to a lot of mines in my day, and I thought this was a really interesting feature right here. They use logs to move their ore carts with. And my guess is they probably had metal railroad tracks on top of them. But I just thought it was interesting because I've never seen it done quite like that. So by 1901, this mine was already on the outs. Metal prices had dropped drastically, and the mine, because it was never a great producer, pretty much shut down. And then definitely by the outbreak of World War I, it was completely shut down and never worked again. All the mines in the Medicine Bow Forest area were the same way. By the outbreak of World War I, they were all shut down because basically all their workers had to go to war. What a beautiful area this is, though, and I just absolutely love this type of history. The old miners back in the 1800s and early 1900s, man, they were such hard workers. Their determination to get the job done was unmatched by anyone today, I think. And who knows, maybe the storybooks got it wrong. Maybe it wasn't in the Bighorn Mountains that the Swedish prospectors were attacked by Indians at. Maybe it was right here in the Medicine Bow Mountains. Maybe this is that lost gold vein that was so rich. I kind of doubt it, and I'm probably going to get some hate messages over that one, but I just figure I'd put it out there. Well, I'm sitting here reviewing my footage with the drone. I was almost afraid to fly it because the wind is... I don't know how hard it's blowing out there, but I was worried it was going to blow it away. It's blowing so hard. But it looks like we got good footage with it, so I'm happy about that. So yeah, while I was doing that, my son went up and kind of hiked the rocky ridge up there looking for other stuff. Did you find anything?
No, so other than a steep climb, I thought there was going to be like, I'm not sure what you call it, but usually they have like a little scroll there, you could write your name on it, and
Oh, like a, what do you call that?
yeah, I don't remember. I know
A rock cairn.
rock cairn.
Did you see any other miners' pits up there?
I did not. No, so the most I could see was everything down in here. See the cabin, see all the tailings piles down here, but yeah, I couldn't see much of anything else. I think this was definitely the main based area for the mine. So.
Yeah. The cool thing is we can hide in here out of the wind, because like I just said a minute ago, the wind is just howling up there. And it's weird because when we were down further in elevation down the valley, like where we started off hiking, it wasn't windy at all down there, but you get up to over 11,000 feet and it is windy, crazy windy.
It's pretty bad, but it's keeping us cooled off because it's also pretty dang hot up here with the sun beating down on us. So,
Want some more water? Yeah, so this cabin is probably 140 years old this year, if it was built in 1885, if I did my math right. It's still standing. I mean, with the amount of snow that gets up here, it's actually in really good shape for what it's gone through for over 100 years. You can see when I was watching the drone, the wind's so strong that when it would try to go against the wind, it would like have to turn all of its propellers. And
that's impressive though.
Yeah.
That's so impressive.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that drone's badass. Well, I think we're gonna probably pack up and head out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed this. There's more to come. I'm hoping to go do some San Juan Mountain mines in August. So that should be really cool. There's a lot of mines over there and a lot of cool stuff to see, a lot of history.
See you guys in the next one.
See you later. Okay, that's the end of the video. You can stop watching now.
Seriously, stop watching.
Are you still here? Alright, now it's just getting creepy. Take care, everyone.